Hello, Ms. Bell's students for March 1st, taking a look at this linear functions activity that you guys are doing online. And I'm going to go through the first 10. The second 10 you guys could work on your own. You are to drag and drop the x over the one that does not belong. So taking a look at the first one, let me go, that was number 10. Let me look at the first one here. Taking a look at all of these things that are happening here, this equation, if we take a look and check and see if this is the graph or, trying to figure out what's wrong here, because something is wrong. One of these four things are wrong. The positive 2, it does cross the y-axis as positive 2, so your y-intercept is correct. And then the slope is 3 over 1. So it is going up 3 over 1. So these two are the same. So that's good. And then when you look at this, when you take negative 4 times 3, and you add 2 to that, you do get negative 10. If you take negative 2 and plug that in there, you do get negative 4. If you take 3 and you add 2, you do get 11. So that's all good. When you go down here, Abel was charged $3 for a ticket to the basketball game and $2 for each slice of pizza. These two numbers, this is what's wrong. This should be $2 for a ticket, and then it should be $3 for each slice of pizza. So you're going to drag that x over that one. Okay? Taking a look at number 2. This graph is at +4 and it's going up 2 over 3. It looks like it's going up 2 over 3 just fine. And let's read this one. Zeke's goat weighed about 4 pounds at birth. Okay, so it started out at 4. And grew extremely fast during its first few months. It gained 2 pounds every 3 days. So 2 pounds every 3 days. We have a fraction of 2/3 there. That looks pretty good. If I go through this chart, you will see, I think it's at the very end, 2/3 of 10 plus 4 does not equal 9. So what you're going to want to do there is take this and drag it over that one. That's the problem one. I think that's, if I remember correctly, that was the issue, the 2/3. Let me double check that before I speak wrong on that. 2/3 of 10 and and plus 4. Yeah, that equaled 10.6 something, 10.67. Doesn't equal 9. So that's the problem one right there. Number 3. Taking a look at number 3. If you take a look at this does not start at -3. The graph doesn't start at -3. So already we have a problem between these two. Which one is right, which one is wrong? Well, let's read this. Caitlin noticed her tire pressure was 3 psi below normal. She monitored it and realized that it was losing air at a rate of 4 psi every 5 minutes. Okay, it looks good. If I put these numbers in for x, all these y values will work. So the problem here is this one. These two match this equation. And this equation does not match this graph. So you're going to take this and put it over that one. That's how we're doing these. Number 4, taking a look at this one. The graph and the equation are good. And then we have, let's see here. We are going to take a look at Hugo spent $1 on a pack of pencils. Then he had the bright idea to sell them for $1 each. Okay, that might work. But if I take a look at this, if I take -4 minus 1, that's going to be -5. If I take -2 minus 1, that's going to be -3. If I take 8 minus 1, that's going to be 7. These don't match. So I'm going to get rid of that one. Okay, let's take a look at this one. For number 5, right off the bat, it says it's negative. So these two don't match. This is a positive slope. This says it should be a negative slope. It should be going down. So we got to see which one of these support either one of these. So Kendrick earned 50 cents per mask that she sold. Earning, that would be a positive, so that would be, you know, half X. So this should be positive. So this is supporting the positive. So already we know that this is the problem. So we're going to get rid of that one. And if you look at these, it wouldn't be negative, it would be positive. So this needed to be positive. So that's why that's the problem. For number 6, if you're looking at this, the equation in slope-intercept form matches the graph. Adriana sells fresh farm chicken eggs by the dozen for $3 each. That matches. The problem is this here. 3 times 1 does not equal 12. 3 times 5 does equal 15. 3 times 21 does equal 63. So it's just that first one, 3 times 1. So we're going to get rid of that one. Seventh slide. This matches this, so these two match, so it's got to be the problem, it's got to be down here. Joelle had 5 pieces of gum and shared them with her friends. Okay. Let's take a look at this. If I am going to put negative, so -3 plus 5 would be 8. -1 plus 5 would be 6, not 4. -4, -4 would be 9. So that's good. This middle one is wrong here. So for number 7, that -1, if it was just 1, it would be okay. Then 1 would be, but negative, that would be 1 plus 5, that's 6. So we got to get rid of that one. Number 8, this equation here does match this. It's going down 2 over 1, down to and through the origin. We don't have a y-intercept at 0. So the problem lies down here in one of these. Let's see, Abby spent $2 each day on a healthy snack after school. Okay, so she's losing $2 every day. That matches, that's nice. So -2 times 5 would be -10, not 10. We already know that's got to be the wrong answer. So that's what we want to get rid of. Number 9, taking a look at these do not match. This is up 4 over 1. This is a slope of 4, not 1/4. Should be going up 1 over 4. Okay, so let's take a look. What does this match this? Yes, it does. 1/4 of 4 is 1, 1/4 of 12 is 3, 1/4 of 28 is 7. So these two match, so this one's got to be the problem. So we're going to get rid of that one. And then number 10, taking a look at these two items here, these do not match. This is going down 1 over 5, so it's a -1/5 slope. Okay, the y-intercept is fine, the +1, but it should be -1/5, not -5. So let's see which one the chart matches up with. This chart matches up with this. If I go to x3, it's at about 0.4, just under a half on the y. So this matches a negative 1/5 slope, not this -5 slope. So that's got to be the problem right there. And that's how you do these. Go through the next 10. Don't worry about making mistakes. Learn from them, and you're making progress.